Oh, and this wind is blowing like crazy. Okay, let me get all the balloons out. Hey, y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna get choked by the balloons. I know I am. Get choked by these balloons, honey. Jeez. I might cut it out, but I want to take you guys with me while I let these balloons off. Because there's so many trees right here. I don't want. My mama said, if they for me, give me my balloons, honey. Because these balloons, baby. Hey, y'all, I'm taking y'all with me so I can let her balloons off of her birthday. If I make it. These balloons, honey. I might cut out a little bit because I'm walking through here, but give me a second. Let me get through here. And especially around the holiday season, y'all, it's really hard if you lost a loved one. It could be an uncle, an auntie, a cousin, a daughter, a son, a friend. It's hard around the holidays. When you so used to doing something all your life, gifting them, talking to them, hugging them, seeing their face, hearing their voice. And I got these recordings of my mother in my phone that I never deleted so I can hear her voice. Call me back. She would say, you must be on that thing you got. She never said YouTube. You must be on that thing you got. Call me back. Don't delete messages like that. Keep those memories. Because now I got her voice with me forever. Even when it hurts to hear it, I got her voice with me always and forever. They gonna take off pretty good. And these balloons can be for y'all too. Because a lot of people ain't got the strength yet to let go. And that's okay. And people got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody grieve different. Everybody grieve different. And people would just be expecting people to let go and move on. And they in a better place. Yeah, but you can't say that all the time. It might be easy for y'all, but it ain't easy for everybody. So, let me see what's in there. Thank you, TT sis. Thank you. She got her cake right here, her candle balloon right there. Girl, Chicken says, send me my balloons, girl. You got them for me. Let them up. Let them off. But I'm coming over here where the pond is. Because she loved water like me. She did. She loved water like me. Just like me. And it's funny how you could take something from your mama. Like she was a perfume lover. So am I. Like, me and my older sister took that from her. Yard sales, love them. Love a yard sale, honey. Find the best pictures and stuff, honey. Because you can go in and negotiate at a yard sale, but you can't negotiate in them stores. You'll take 15 for this picture. Nah. Thank you, Shay C. But I'm going to go where it's serene and peaceful and let her go that way. Because I know she had peace. And you know what's crazy? Where her cancer had got so bad, we could smell it when they brought her in for hospice to come in and stuff. Because we was like, we want her to die at home with us. She ain't dying in no hospital. My mama and daddy ain't dying in no hospital. Sorry. And that's why I was saying about Medicare, and I let y'all earlier. It took forever for them to even. I said, fuck that. If we gotta pay for the bed, how much is the bed? They was going through so much, and my older sister kept, well, she got Medicare and stuff. Let's go through her. I was like, fuck the Medicare, dog. How much is the bed? Shit. We can all go out. We can all take trips. We can all go shopping. Hell, how much is the bed for our mother? How much is that bed? Fuck the medical card. You heard me? When it came to that. Because they was giving us a hard time. And she could go at any minute. Remember, my mama could die at any minute. They ain't got no time on when God ready to take her, right? You know, they put a timing on our death. But they didn't know when God was ready to take her. God see fit to get that bed on time. To get that bed and to bring her home. And she said, I want all my daughters here. Because when you got nothing but girls, we all don't be seeing eye to eye all the time. But when it came to that, we did. And she cried. One tear out of her left eye fell down her face. And she looked on each side of the bed at each one of her girls. And we said, go home. It's hard. But we told her, go home. Where she was at peace. Because we knew smelling that cancer and having it from head to toe that she was suffering. And I didn't know it was that bad. Until I got there, I was like, damn, God, give it to me. You know? You know, you want your mom and daddy around forever. And I remember saying, give it to me. I already went through it once. It might be worse, but I'll take it from her. Because we needed her. But God said he did too. And I want y'all to know that God definitely told us he needed her more than we did. Yeah, I had to slip my Crocs on my feet to walk her to the pond. And I left my damn necklace with her ashes on in it. Try not to go too far behind and leave her behind. Honey. So, yeah. Thank you so much. I'm good, Cap. It's just, you know, you go back to that day every time. And I remember getting her to the hospital and taking her. She loved perfume, so I got a Victoria's Secret set, couple of them, so she could smell good in that motherfucking hospital, honey. Clean her up and put her shit on her. And her bedmate was like, girl, she be in here strong with her perfume, honey. And she started laughing. And I didn't know that the next day we'd be taking all the stuff out of her room because we'd never see her again. You know? So it makes it harder. Tomorrow's her death day. Today is her birthday. But she died after her birthday, so that was even harder because she didn't even get to look at her stuff, for real. use her stuff for real. She did not. And the only thing I wanted was was the pictures I got her. I just said all her little china cabinets and whatnot. I ain't want all of that. But them pictures, she'll say, give me something blue. Cause I got a blue comforter. Cause I always got a comforter, a rug. Y'all ought to seen her house with so many rugs. Cause her cancer was turning her legs and her stomach up. She couldn't climb the ladder no more. So she couldn't put her blue pictures up. And that's all I said, Mom, when you gonna put your pictures up now? You playing. But she would never tell us how much pain she was in. So that's why we didn't know. And that's why them pictures are in my room. And blue pictures y'all be seeing in my background, blue and white ones. And she would never let us put her pictures up, y'all. She swore we couldn't hang a picture like her. Like, who can't put a nail to the wall and hammer that bitch in and hang that picture? Child. She's like, y'all not gonna angle it right. Y'all not gonna put it how I want it. Like, girl, tell us. I miss those moments. It be those kind of things you miss. Little things like that. Plus, I needed this walk. It's good nature. She was, Keita. I don't know why black mothers do it. Black families do that. They keep the pain. When they go through pain and stuff, they will keep the illness away from their family members. And that's crazy. She old school, girl. Yeah, Titi. Girl, Ty, you heard me? How about the angle? We ain't gonna put it up high enough. How she want. Girl, the angle of we ain't had time for that. And all of our first apartments, she furnished. And she hung up the pictures. Man, the niggas thought we lived with our mama. When they come in our house, they be like, where y'all mama? We 18 and got our own places. They're like, where y'all mom and daddy at? We're like, my mom and daddy don't live here. They're like, but it look too nice. Like, mama decorate our shit, baby. Samaya, you hear me? You know, mamas put their touches on it. You had to have your, what was the pictures called? Where you used to have parties and shit. Oh, baby. And you get so many sales and stuff, and you get your girl. Mama, and they was the best pictures. I wish I could, home interior. So mama loved home interior. The African pictures and stuff, though. Because, you know, it took home interior years. You know you old if you know about home interior. But it took mama them years to come up with an African collection in the home interior. And once they did that, mama always, okay, I'm going to hang you some home interior pictures. You got to know they home interior. Girl. Hang you some home interior pictures, Tasha. And woo, woo, woo. Yeah, okay. And she would fix up all our house. Then our second apartment and third apartment, we was on our own. Them first ones, she got us all the way together. Because, baby, me putting the curtain rod up in the house, my curtain rods be lopsided like a motherfucker. Don't get me lying. I'm like, I don't know nothing about this shit. I was the hood one. And all the girls, I be ready to nail some shit to the window. She be like, nah, it looks so ghetto and stuff. You don't do that. Nah, you will never keep a man nailing. I better put a sheet up to that window. Shit. She be like, that's so tacky. I didn't raise you like that. Then that's just tacky and being Irish. Like, what? Hey, Unc, what's going on? What it do, Unc? All right, y'all, we up out here to the pond. It's so pretty out here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but walking. Show y'all a little bit of this. The nature of it all. here. It's so pretty. And I want to get it to where all the turtles are up today. That's a big turtle too, damn. I don't know if y'all can see oh, he went underwater. Let me show y'all. Yeah, we heard. Cynthia's like, are we there yet? Yeah, we heard. I'm gonna get to the bridge right there, Cynthia, in front of me, and let them loose. I needed this nature, y'all, for the walk. Before I get on this road, y'all pray for me. Never rode through the mountains by myself. And y'all know people crazy out there. Make sure that gas is full. I ain't gotta stop till I get to where I'm going. And it is peaceful because not too many people come. They do their walks and their jogs, but it's peaceful. I know Betty and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna take my time tomorrow. I'm gonna take my time. She would love this though. She was here with me. She loved walking over her because she loved a walk. Miss Douglas, I'm gonna send a balloon up for you too, okay? These balloons, y'all, for anybody that lost a loved one and stuff. Not just my mother. I know a lot of us have lost our loved ones and stuff like that. And now, God, you know you could put a payphone in heaven now. That's my only request to God, you know? This the bridge. Hear that water flow, y'all? I love it. Alrighty, y'all. Come to this side. And let her balloons off. Love you, mama. All right, y'all. I don't see no balloons no more, so I'm okay. I'm good. And the crazy part about it is, y'all, they don't think I'm coming. I was like, hey, y'all, I ain't gonna see y'all for another couple of weeks or so. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a week from now or something. So don't nobody even know I'm coming. I don't play my part real good. They was like, dang, you can't be here. We done got mama's pictures blown up. I was like, I know. It's okay. I was like, I'm gonna get some balloons today. Thank you, Marie. And hey, Karen. That's why I was like, I ain't gonna make it. But I'm making it. God's will. I'll make it. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you. Thank you, Passion. I just gotta take my time going through the mountains. I can't be a speed demon like my foot's heavy on the pedal. And I be going so fast, y'all. That's why Shane don't let me drive. He don't let me drive. Hey, Miss LaPetty, what's going on, boo? He said, He can be dead ass tired. He ain't let me drive. Not through the mountain. Nope. And I'm going the long way. Cause you know what I'm saying? I pay attention, but I be driving fast. Hitting them cars. Y'all know going through the mountains, it's curvy and you can really kill yourself going through the mountains like how I drive. So I get it. I get it. So guess what I do? I blaze my weed up. I fry my weed up while he driving. I put my headphones in my ear and I be watching the latest movies on my little movie site. Yeah. He be like, you be over hiding a motherfucker. You feeling good over, ain't you? Yeah. I ain't gotta drive. Yeah. And don't let it be the wintertime, y'all. Don't let it, thank you, the tea. Don't let it be the wintertime, y'all. I be freezing, girl. Cause I'll let you know how strong the weed be. And Miss LaPetty, you hear me? Baby, these kids nowadays, honey. Let me tell y'all something that we let these kids get away with. Y'all, we always be trying to swear up and down. We don't want our kids to go through what we went through. Damn, I'm mad than a motherfucker that I use that shit in my home. Y'all hear me? Who? If somebody will just be honest for a second, I am mad that I use that in my home. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Girl, I am Miss Douglas. I always say, yeah, I'm gonna let my kids go places and I'm gonna let my kids, you know, have their way and stuff. I'm gonna let man, y'all know how many times police knocked at my door? Were these guys one night? The kids said, could they go to a party? They always ask. Nisha and Timmy did. I wish her ass was still on my own here to get her ass again. So they supposed to be at the party. I agreed. I trusted them. Police knock on the door. And y'all know when you got teenagers out there and the police knock on the door, it ain't good. I'm just crying instantly. He gonna give me bad news. I done been too trustworthy other girls. Something done happened at this party. What the hell is going on? So they done got in the car with some guys. Hey, Blue Devil G. They done decided to get in the car with the guys. And the guys go on a high-speed chase, these little young boys. One of them, the one that was on the panel, y'all, she jumps out the car while it's rolling. Timmy do. Timmy jumps out the car while it's still going. It's still rolling. Niche stays in the car while it's going. I said, wow. There goes me being a nice mom. Yes. Miss LaPetty, you hear me? I said, y'all was supposed to have been at the party. Y'all was... And then just think the police said when Timmy jumped out of the car, the one that was just on the panel with me, when she jumped out the car, that was like she could have got ran over. And somebody could have killed her the way she rode out of the car. They get home. And I'm crying because I don't know where my babies is. The little boys done got away. Timmy didn't, so they brought her back to me. That's how they know that the little boys, you know what I'm saying? They don't know the little boys. Why y'all get in the car with a stranger? For one. Why y'all leaving the party? And why y'all didn't come back the way y'all left this house? Y'all walked to the party. Why y'all didn't walk back from the party? I trusted y'all. You know what I'm saying? Niece tried to slide in like shit ain't happened. Like she just wasn't on a high-speed chase. You hear me? The slick one. They mouths, like you said, Miss LaPetty. The smartness and all of that. They don't. But I said it, but I didn't blame it on my kids, TT. I always blame myself. Because I said trying not to make my kids grow up with structure, real structure. Because the structure I had wasn't structure at all. And I told my kids when they moved out, everyone that moved out, I let them know, especially Timmy and Niche, because they got the kids. But I talked to all of them. The same way I said, the way I raised y'all, don't raise y'all children. Because it was all wrong. Y'all wouldn't have been disrespectful at times. Because it was yes ma'am and no ma'am in the home. Y'all gonna hear the difference when I go home with Poppy. What? Huh? That's how they do us now. That's the greeting we get. Huh? What? Like, nah, niggas, yes, man. Like, I don't give a fuck how old you are. It's still yes, ma'am or no, ma'am. How about bro and all that? I don't do all that. But see, it come again with that structure. Me taking the structure after my mother and father. It was yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You ain't talk back, bad night. You know what I'm saying? Street lights come on, your asses in that house. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it was. I'm over the bridge. That's the other bridge. Walking under. But yeah. Today's kids ain't yesterday's kids. See these trees? We wish we didn't live by a motherfucking tree. How many of us wish we didn't live by a bunch of trees? Baby, these switches right here are some, ooh, the ass whipping with some of these trees. I hated the trees. I mean, when I got old enough to cuss the trees out, I did, baby. Fuck you, tree. That's how I go by. Fuck you, bitch. Didn't know what I was cussing the tree out about. Like, all trees go branch, but fuck you, bitch. Let my mama come over here and pull a branch off your ass and whoop my ass. Okay? God is the video. Y'all hear me? Many of trees across the street I cussed out. And then when you have to pick one and you don't pick the lightest one. Don't go and try to be cute and pick the lightest branch, okay? Baby. That was double the ass whooping. You knew this wasn't gonna do a damn thing. If I gotta get up and go pick that branch, shit. You walking slow. You walking slow to get that ass whooping. You crying on the way. For your ass get touched, we was crying on the way to that tree. Because if they had to go get it, if they had to go get the branch, it's going to be a worse ass whooping than had you went and got that tree where, you know. You might not got whooped as hard when you went and got it. And they whooped us with anything. All them whelps, baby, and you have to get in the tub afterward. Ah. Miss LaPetty, it was getting whooped before you get in that tub, baby. Woo. Honey. And y'all, this is the outlet by the house. All the boutiques, the eateries, the movies over there. That's the movies. Shoes. And don't let it be a little clogger, baby. Ooh. Don't let it be extension cords. Honey. You got whooped with anything. that your mom and daddy could find in that house. And my daddy had this leather belt he had got in Texas. Now, I'm going to call him one night while y'all on this motherfucker, and I'm going to tell him about that belt. I ain't so scared now because I ain't close to him. And I'm saying, you know it was illegal for you to hit us with that belt the way you was. That's what I'm going to say to his ass. I'm saying, you know, and you know it was illegal for you to be whooping our ass the way you did with that belt, Daddy. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, I ain't mad at you now, but they say it's illegal for you to be whooping our ass the way. And the little pond, it comes over here through the stream, y'all. And it goes all the way across. Good. It's good so far. Yeah. Oh, Capricorn. Capricorn. Look, Miss Luck said, I promise. Yeah, some grandmothers did. They had that special switch. They didn't have to go get no more. My granny had one. She sewed her shit together. Real thin. It looked like with yarn. It didn't, I mean, not yarn. It looked real thin like with a needle and thread. Hey, Miss Party Line. Well, his ass left well, Miss LaPetty. Miss LaPetty said, well, now y'all know down here in Florida, if y'all, Miss LaPetty whooping them kids' ass, okay? I ain't mad at you. Shit. Or when they motherfucking ass be threatening you with police and calling CPS because you whooped their ass. Tell them come get your ass. You'll think about it too. You gonna be with some strangers. They ain't gonna cook like I cook. They ain't gonna. You get to thinking about it. Am I gonna be eating porridge all my life? Am I gonna be eating oatmeal for the rest of my life? What am I gonna be eating if they don't cook like her? But she's mean. Natalie, you heard me, baby. And when you go church and you go sleep, because you don't stay up all Saturday night watching shit you weren't supposed to and shit, you turn the TV down real low and shit and hope they don't get up to use the bathroom to see that light of the TV on. And they mama get the pinching us in church and you look at her real mean, I'm like, so let everybody know she pinching us. Fix your face, fix your face. I'm like, you in church, God seen you. That was mean. God seen you, mama. And that's mean, you're mean. God seen you being mean. And she'll have her nose tooted up in the air. Yeah, God seen you being mean. You mean. And you in God's house being mean. We're getting the car. You're not going to keep using God against me now. I said, but you pinching her. Girl, when we got older, I'm like, you could get mad at us for using his name in his house. Girl, you was pinching us real hard. Too hard. Yeah, Miss LaPette, girl, you see what I'm saying? They told them kids that shit in school. And baby, them kids ran with that shit. I started having their bags packed. Who? Niche got so cute one time. Niche ass got so cute. Cause that's when I was on Section 8 now. Them the good old days. And she got real nasty. Okay. Oh, she feeling herself. She's in high school. I went politely and picked the ass up from school. She was like, what you doing here, girl? Her face off. What you doing here? I said, I want to take you on a field trip. Get in. First place we went, I'm going to get her ass, get on her and tell that story. Tell them where I took your ass when you got nasty. I took her ass to the food stamp office. That's why I was getting food stamp. I said, I need her office case. She said, okay, it'll be off in 30 days. The next one was the housing authority. I need her off my Section 8. She said, what you going through? I said, whatever your ass was feeling last night, whatever you went through last night, now I'm going through it today. But I got to do it the right way. See, you can no longer come in my home. This is no longer our home. This is my home. I'm going to make her ass, yeah, watch. Tomorrow while I'm home, yeah, I'm going to have her on that camera. I'm going to have her ass on that camera. I'm going to say, tell them why I took your ass when you got nasty. See, I could put her out whenever I want to. You can't say I ain't feeding you nothing because, hey, you no longer over here. You no longer own anything in this house. Even told the school, change your address. I don't know where she stay at. I don't know. I don't know where she stay. But Sharnice, she'll learn her lesson that day. I don't got to put my hands on you or nothing, but give me a second. Give me a second. She was happy she didn't have to ride that school bus, but that smile turned up the fuck side down when I got her ass in that welfare office and took off that case. Y'all heard me? I couldn't even catch it. Thank you, Cap. Niche was so sweet after that, y'all. She turned into the sweetest little thing. Yeah, I know. You heard me, Miss LaPetty, you better. Hell, they just said, I meant to show, I should have showed y'all. So, the daddy told the son to go wash the car, I guess. Y'all, he done came out and had his homeboys with him shooting up the house. The family in there ducking for their life. They on the floor ducking for their life because the son done had his homeboys come with him and shoot up the house. Go check it out on Instagram, y'all. Because the daddy told him to wash the car. Hey, Ebony. I said not shoot up the crib, though. Yeah, Davita's on Instagram. Had a whole shootout. They said the family was fighting for their life in the house. I said, yeah, because that sound like automatics. It wasn't no pop, 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 pow, pow, pow. It was oh, yeah, no. Okay, Mr. Petty. Yeah, he shot up, I think they said the youngest boy that was in the shootout was 16. Now, I don't know if the 16-year-old was the one that got him to do it or which son got him to do it, but yeah. Thank y'all so much for going with me to release. Yeah, Jessica, it was a lot of bullets. He was wrong. I said, so now you could have just simply washed the car. You gotta go to jail for years now for doing that weird shit to your mom and daddy, like crazy shit. But thank y'all so much for walking with me to release my mother's balloons, and for everybody around the world that lost a loved one, the balloon up for y'all. I'm getting out here. I gotta go get this car, and I gotta pack that bitch. And I'm packing that bitch now because in the morning I'm getting on the road. I don't want to do nothing. So shout out to y'all, okay?